The episode opens with a flashback of Lori and Carl trapped on a highway where they first meet Carol, Ed, and Sophia while surrounded by abandoned cars and panicked civilians. Carl quietly tells Lori that he is hungry, and Carol overhears and kindly offers him a box of rations. Ed immediately objects, angrily insisting the food is for their own survival and telling Carol to mind her own business. Nearby, Shane sits in his car, desperately trying to contact anyone through a police radio. But he has no luck. He explains that even the emergency broadcast system has gone silent, making the radio completely useless. Lori leaves Carl with Carol for a moment, while she and Shane move ahead to see what is happening. Sophia tells Carl that his dad is nice, referring to Shane, but Carl quickly corrects her, explaining that Shane is not his father and that his real dad is dead. Suddenly, a loud explosion echoes through the city, sending everyone into a panic. Lori and Shane spot helicopters flying toward downtown and follow them, only to watch in horror as the helicopters begin bombing the city. Terrified, Lori clings to Shane as the destruction unfolds around them, unsure what will happen next. In the present at Hershel's farm, Lori wakes up and helps Carol with the laundry, trying to keep her mind focused on simple tasks. Carol suggests cooking dinner that night as a way to thank Hershel and his family for allowing the group to stay, and Lori agrees, grateful for the temporary safety. Meanwhile, Rick plans to continue searching for Sophia, though Shane remains skeptical and believes the chances of finding her alive are extremely slim. Daryl argues back, explaining that he recently spotted a nearby house with signs that people had been sleeping there, giving him hope that Sophia might still be alive. He suggests borrowing a horse from Hershel to search from higher ground, hoping a better view might reveal something useful. Near the house, Glenn plays the guitar Dale gave him, while Maggie approaches. Glenn flirts with her, but Maggie admits she is unsure whether she even likes him and walks away. While searching the woods, Rick and Shane reminisce about their high school days and joke about life before the apocalypse, trying to keep their spirits up. The light mood fades when Shane insists they stop clinging to the past and focus on survival, arguing that everyone they once knew is probably dead. He reminds Rick that the group depends on him for leadership and claims that continuing the search for Sophia is wasting time and resources, since she is likely dead. Rick refuses to give up, explaining that Sophia trusted him and that abandoning the search would mean failing her. Riding alone, Daryl spots something in the distance and discovers Sophia's doll, renewing his determination. Moments later, a snake startles his horse, throwing him down a cliff where one of his own crossbow bolts pierces his side. Injured and bleeding, Daryl tears off his sleeves to bandage the wound and struggles to climb back up, fighting against exhaustion. Back at the farm, Glenn confronts Lori about her pregnancy, and she begs him to keep it secret, admitting she has not told Rick yet. Rick and Shane soon return, and Rick tells Lori that Shane wants to call off the search, but Lori reassures him that he is making the best decisions he can. Beth interrupts to say Hershel wants to speak with Rick, explaining that one of his horses and Jimmy are missing. Rick assumes Daryl had permission and that Jimmy was allowed to help, but Hershel denies this and angrily tells Rick to control his people, insisting the farm is his responsibility. In the forest, Daryl falls again and hallucinates his brother Merle mocking him, only to realize a walker is disturbing him. He kills it and continues climbing, using the hallucination as motivation until he finally reaches the top. Back at the house, Carol and Lori prepare dinner, while Hershel warns Maggie not to get close to Rick's group, especially Glenn, but she ignores him and walks away. Later, Andrea spots a figure near the RV and prepares to shoot. Despite Rick ordering her to stop, she fires and grazes Daryl's head, knocking him unconscious. T-Dog later finds Sophia's doll, but Shane argues that Daryl nearly died for nothing and insists there is no proof Sophia is alive, pushing Rick to end the search and focus on the safety of the group. That evening, Maggie flirts with Glenn during dinner and secretly passes him a note asking where to meet. Glenn suggests the barn, but when he arrives, he is overwhelmed by a foul smell and discovers walkers being kept inside. As he runs to warn the others, Maggie stops him and reveals he was never supposed to see it, hinting that Hershel's farm is far more dangerous than it appears, leaving the group with a frightening new mystery. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this recap, leave a like and subscribe for more 5-minute movie breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.